So ATM goes up. Red light for the first. Shirlagouin Classic Day. 1,000 metres they go for the opener. Off and racing, Critical Altitude and Warm and Fuzzy, the two best to leave, and they share the early lead over Mr. Causeway. He's up in third placing. The Geraldton Galloper Quan next on the inside of Passagiero. Gunmetal Grey has settled third last, and 2 lengths to Sir Mambo, who's back with ATM at the end of the field, and about 7 off the lead. It's Warm and Fuzzy from Critical Altitude, and the margin is 3/4 at the 600. A length and a half to Quam, third on the inside of Mr. Causeway, and then comes Gunmetal Grey a length further back with Passagiero in the centre. Sir Mambo on the inside, and ATM sees them all to the turn with 400 metres to go. It's the favourite Warm and Fuzzy. Critical Altitude, she's right up there with him as they turn the corner, and they're 2 lengths on Mr. Causeway, and Quan on the inside, Gunmetal Grey behind them. 200 metres to go. Warm and Fuzzy now a length and a half to Critical Altitude. ATM from the back has run into third. Inside the 100, Warm and Fuzzy. Critical Altitude, ATM flying home, but it's too late. It's Warm and Fuzzy. Warm and Fuzzy has beaten either ATM or Critical Altitude from Gunmetal Grey, Quam, Passagiero, Sir Mambo, and Mr. Causeway tied back and finished last. $2.30, $1.30 on the tote. Warm and Fuzzy sees it out and has defeated either the Grey ATM or Critical Altitude. ATM coming from the back of the field and has photoed the minor with Critical Altitude. And the numbers are 4 Warm and Fuzzy, 5 is held second, Critical Altitude in the centre, 2 ATM the outside is third, 4, 5, 2, 3 Gunmetal Grey back in fourth, 5th place in Quan, and Passagiero in 6th. 58.79 is the time, 58.79, a long neck and a short head of the margins, a long neck and a short head. Warm and Fuzzy goes back to back, makes it 2 in a row, sees it out from Critical Altitude and ATM. And Warm and Fuzzy, ridden by Chris Parnham. Could be a good day for Chris. The winner prepared by Ash Maley at Gin Gin, and he's a 4-year-old by I'm All the Talk out of What a Rumour. A Maley, C. Pearce, T. Churstein owning with C. Wilcock, L. Haynes, and also J. Rukasek with G. Jones and L. Stubberfield. In Bletchenden, A. Bedford, J. Samet, K. Bailey, Mrs. L. Bolton, and M. Hawkins and Griffin, M. Phelps and R. Mitchell. Sees it out and holds Critical Altitude, who jumped with Warm and Fuzzy. They shared the lead early on, and she's dug into held second position. Brad Parnham for Neville Parnham, and she's a mare of 4 by Exafir out of Sienna Rocks, raced by N. Parnham, Mrs. C. Parnham, and M. Duthie. And only a lip away in third, ATM coming from the back of the field. Troy Turner for Greg Cave, 6-year-old by Dash for Cash out of City Magic and raced by Mrs. E. Cave. Britt Taylor's downstairs and about to join us for the first time post-race with the win of Warm and Fuzzy in the opener.
Do have Ash Maley down here after the victory of Warm and Fuzzy. Ash, 7 days ago, gelding scratch with a bit of lameness behind the gates. What was the story there?
Yeah, he had a bit of a hoof issue that just cleared up by the next morning. So, yeah, just straight on with it again, and he was fine.
No issues, and if it cleared the next morning, I guess he missed no work whatsoever. Did you come here today with a fair degree of confidence?
Yeah, I did. Off his first run, you know, he's got really good speed, so, and he drew really well, so he was going to be able to dictate up there, I suppose, because of his initial speed. He's very quick.
What were you thinking rounding for home, knowing that Critical Altitude was within striking distance, and we have seen her as a mare that is up for a fight, but so's your boy?
Yeah, he was digging in, and at that stage I didn't think Chris had actually asked him for much then, and when he asked, he sort of just kept finding enough. And I suppose Chris knows what he's doing out there, and he knew, I think, that he thought he had him covered.
Scott mentioned in the pre-race what a wonderful record this horse has since joining your yard. What do you put it down to? Is he always just adapted really nicely to your surroundings?
Yeah, he must just like that heavy sandbit and my weight.
Must get to our race day and think it's a relief, hey Ash?
Yeah, I think he must reckon it's all right anyway.
Well done.
Thanks, Pete.
There is Ash Maley after the victory of Warm and Fuzzy. Heavy sand and Ash Maley riding him, and seems to be the trick because this horse is going from strength to strength, showing plenty of toughness. Chris Parnham's with Scott.
Certainly is, and he's got a wonderful book today. Chris, off to a flyer with Warm and Fuzzy. He's always quick, and he was able to do it at both ends today.
Yeah, he begins quick always. Had the first furlong reasonably soft, and then probably at the 600, I just wanted to sort of get him running a touch and get Dad's horse sort of off the bridle chasing, and that's what happened.
Who's the best of the rest for Chris Parnham?
Other one's son, yeah, he should be, unless I stuff it up, he'll be winning.
Best of luck.
Thanks.
Could be a big day for Chris Parnham, a big couple days as well. Northern Stakes on tomorrow, but it's Warm and Fuzzy who takes out the opener for Chris, as well as Ash Maley taking out the Bellis Racing Stables handicap.